Hi, it's Rick Nusky, and I'm very excited today to bring you something brand new, hot off the shelf today. It's called a quiz builder. Now, for those who don't know what a quiz is, it's a way to draw out, at least in a business sense, draw out information that may or may not be relevant for the products or services that you're offering. And it's a good way to separate good prospects from not so good prospects. Now, I'm always at the cutting edge of new technology. I watch out for things as they're coming out, and today I got my hands on a brand new copy of Thrive Themes Quiz Builder by Shane Mla and his team. And I don't have anything bad to say about it. Everything I've done with it this morning was quite intuitive. I was able to learn quickly about how to use it. And you know, the interface itself is just fantastic, and I want to take you through just a basic, I guess, front end example of this, so that you can maybe come along to the My Future Business website and check it out for yourself by filling in this quiz. Now, this is amazing because it not only gives you segregate one group of people from another group of people, but it also allows you to do what's called dynamically sorting and presenting different messages based on the results that you have. So if somebody answers, say, out of 10 questions, 6 that suggest that they are weighted towards being a business owner, then you will see one particular style of dynamic content on the results page. But if they've failed to meet the minimum criteria as a business owner, it will say, I'm sorry, feel free to join our waiting list. So a completely different message will pop up dynamically, as will a different opt-in box. Now, one of the big things I do is I use Amazon SES. I don't have a typical autoresponder. It just saves me hundreds of dollars every year. I use Digital Access Pass with Amazon SES, and now because it's a Thrive Themes component, out the door goes Gravity Forms, because they don't actually easily integrate with non-standard setups like this. So for me, it was just a complete no-brainer. And for $30, you cannot lose if you're wanting to try and build a list, or if you want to get more social shares. It has a social share function where at the end of the quiz, you can either categorize by the weight of the numbers, or you can categorize by type of person, or you can do all sorts of things to segregate different types of groups of people and numbers and percentages of scores and so forth, so that in turn you can have little images that are shareable on social media from directly at the results page. So all that person needs to do is click it once, and it's quite likely that other people will look at your quiz and thus perpetuate that cycle of having people looking at your quiz and opting in and helping you grow your list, or whatever your objective is. So look, let me just flip over and I will put some links at the bottom of the video so that you can check it out. I'll just flip over and just show you quickly one example of how you can use this. Now, this is the My Future Business homepage. If you scroll down the page, you'll see the embedded quiz. It's very basic. There's about 3 or 4 different styles that you can use to do your own quiz. So I've chosen a blank white screens type of look, matches the theme. So are we ready to build a better, more profitable business? Of course. Let's start the quiz. It will go into the next page and we'll say, do you see? The thing about this quiz is that if you say no, that tells me that you're less likely to be the type of person that I'm looking for, as opposed to yes. So let's click yes. Do you have an existing business? Again, if you say no, that suggests to me that you don't own a business. And we're trying to actually invite people on board with My Future Business that are actually business owners, as opposed to those who are not, because although we want to help new business owners, they're really not our target market. So this is a good way to separate those 2 groups. So we'll say yes here. What are the biggest problems in your business? Okay. I need personal guidance, expertise, and feedback to keep me focused. That'll do. Again, all of these individual questions have had different categories added to them, either the business owner or not, or you can do percentages, like I've said, or whatever it is you want to do. What's your average yearly goal? Now, our business, we're aiming at 50,000 and over, because it tells us something about the type of audience that we're aiming at. So any one of these three, I've geared it such that, you know, they will know that, hey, look, we know you're an interested person. So we'll click those just for this example. And what best describes what you do? Well, I'm a business consultant, let's just call it. Would you like help solving your biggest business problem? Yes. Okay, so this pops up the results right in the same page in your face. You haven't gone anywhere. You haven't had to refresh, and it's just amazing. Now, there is a content box here, a dynamic content box that, and a results code here that if it said that you didn't meet the certain criteria, it would say not a business owner. But in this case, we obviously hit all the right buttons, so that would give us this answer. So in this respect, great news, you're eligible to join the free Better Business Builder community. So you would enter your name and your email here. As soon as you did that, this will redirect you to our My Future Business Better Business Builder community forum, where there are heaps of people available to help you get the results you need in your business. So that's our initial use of this particular software. I highly encourage you to look at it. For 30 bucks, you can't go wrong. You can do multiple licenses, single license, up to 15 licenses. For about 75 bucks. So if you have multiple websites and you're using this for different reasons, it's going to pay itself back in spades. So look around for the links if you're interested in buying this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Do us a favor, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video, share it, and just get involved. I'll speak with you again soon.